Look out! There's another fighter. On our side. The stranger is on our side. Quick! Behind the stranger. Drive them off. That's right. Run, you cowards. Stranger, I don't know why you helped us, but I'm grateful. Stranger, you're bleeding. He's falling. Stranger, are you awake? No. Don't try to rise. You were injured, but my personal physic has seen to your wounds. And then my wise woman came back to make sure he hadn't done too much damage. Between the two of them, you have been well taken care of. Please, rest yourself. You are in my home as a guest. An honored guest. Can I get you food? Ale or wine? Sebin, fetch a tray for our new friend. He'll be back soon. No, I insist. I had a look at your ribs while we were wrapping your wounds. You look like you need a good meal or two. I'm not sure if you fainted from your injuries or from hunger. I trust the bed is comfortable. Are there enough pillows? Why am I being so kind? Stranger, do you remember what happened? How we met on the road? That's right. Bandits in the woods. They attacked my carriage. My guards and I were outnumbered. But then you, stranger, you came rushing into the fight to our aid. You are a capable fighter. More than capable. You were excellent. And you were wounded in your bold defense of myself and my guards. It is no exaggeration to say everyone in my party owes you their life. Bringing you here, tending your injuries, seeing to your comfort. It is the very least of the debt I owe you. Is something wrong, stranger? If there is anything you want, you have but to ask. Oh, where your things have gone. I assure you, we were careful to gather all your possessions and bring them with us. I presume from your attire that you are a professional fighter of some sort. A mercenary. You must be a good one, I'm sure, from what I saw on the road. I expect your gear must be very important to your livelihood. Your weapons. There was a sword and 2 daggers, yes? They have been tended and sharpened by my armorer. Your knapsack, bedroll, the little cooking pot, and your other effects have been all cleaned and mended. They have been put aside downstairs in the storeroom. But I will have them brought up here, if that would make you more comfortable. It's not what you meant. Then what did you mean? Oh, you want to know where your clothing has gone? There's no need to turn so red, stranger. You were bleeding in a very alarming volume. It was necessary to remove your clothes to get to the wound. I'm afraid your shirt was quite ruined. The rest of your clothes are being laundered. Though perhaps you will allow me to gift you a new set of clothes. Perhaps with a few less holes. I assure you it will be no trouble at all. And a great relief to my laundress. Is there a problem? Something else unaccounted for? No, clearly something is wrong. Why do you look so nervous, stranger? If my people have taken anything of yours, I assure you, you can tell me. An item of sentimental value. That doesn't sound like nothing. A letter. My people didn't report any such thing in your pockets. Nothing beyond a few bits of string and rags. Unless you mean this letter. It's not. It's not what? Not a letter commissioning you to the army of the king of 𝒯𝓈. The former king of 𝒯𝓈. I should say. Obviously, it's not recent. It would be rather hard for them to commission any new soldiers into the ranks after 𝒯𝒈 fell at the Battle of 𝒯𝒂𝓐 2 winters ago. I know. I was there. But you already knew that, didn't you? You saw me. Oh my banner. Leading is a strong word. I wouldn't say I had the honor to be leading the Empress's forces in our victory. But yes, I was certainly there at the front. Am I going to slit your throat now? Is that what you think you deserve? Well said, stranger. Who among us can say that we get in life is what we deserve? No, the war against 𝒯𝒈 ended 2 winters ago, with your king's death and your country's surrender. I bear no malice to any man or woman who honorably took arms to defend their homeland. Then why did I have brought you here, into my house? You're here because you saved my life. You must have seen the badges on my carriage, the livery on my guards. You knew who I was. What I did to your sad, defeated king when you came upon those bandits overwhelming us. Hell, half those bandits were probably either out of work, 𝒯𝒈 soldiers. Yet you didn't join them to bring me down, spill my blood and take my gold. You didn't even stand aside, walk away from a fight that wasn't yours, an action that no one, not a sheriff or even the gods, could have blamed you for. You charged in. You put your body and your sword between me and those brigands. I have to know. Why? Speak up, soldier. You thought you heard what? You thought you heard a child cry out, but it was just me screaming like a little girl. Amusing. Very amusing, stranger. Is that your story then? A child was in danger, so you drew your sword and rushed in to the aid of an old foe against overwhelming odds. Like a hero out of an adventure tale. No, I'm just astonished you've survived this long as a mercenary, if that's your approach to choosing your battles. Here, have your letter back. If I were you, I'd burn it. I can't see the value of walking around with the proof. You fought on the losing side of a war. But as you said, it's clearly of sentimental value. This is just between you and me, unless you choose to share. The rest of my staff is unaware, as far as they are concerned. Our hero of the hour is just another sellsword. What do you mean? Now what? Now you rest, and heal, and eat. F7 never gets back with that tray. No. Did you miss the part where you saved my life? I hope I'm not so impoverished in pursuit or in spirit that I don't pay my debts when they are due. You are not going anywhere until those wounds heal up. You need at least a few weeks of bed. You'll miss the hiring season? I suppose you will. It will be winter, a hard season to find work. Alright. I'll come to the point. Stay here, at least until spring. That's the earliest you will be in any shape, for a merchant caravan or a foreign army. I can find you some light work to keep you occupied over the snows. By all the gods, I'm not offering you pity. I saw for myself your skill. It is so unbelievable I'd want to hire your services. Oh, come on now. You're being absurd. Don't try to sit up lie back. Hey, stop that. Stop trying to stand. Stranger, you opened that wound. Enough. Lie down. And that's an order. You'll stay here in convalescent comfort if I have to tie you down to bed. Now here's how this is going to go. You will stay in this bed until you are recovered, as the least of how I can repay my debt to you. Then, when you are up on your feet, you and I will discuss negotiate appropriate deployment at a fair price point for a professional of your skills for the remainder of the winter. And then in the spring, you may decide what you will do next. Is that clear? Good. What? Stop putting you to bed now. Oh. Of course. Alright. That's settled then. No. I did expect you might feel a certain way about joining my Mensa dorms, under my banner, and in my house colors. I was thinking of other options. There's the house guard, the armory if that's of interest. Or I could use a weapons master to teach my child the sword. It's about time she started learning to defend herself. Yes, you weren't wrong, stranger. You did hear a child crying out. My daughter, just past her 8th summer. She was in that carriage those bandits were trying to take. So you see now the depths of my debt to you. Finally, enter. Do think my offer over. Take your time. There's no need for a decision until you are well enough to decide what to do. Though my daughter has asked permission to call on you tomorrow. She wishes to greet you. Thank you. Personally. I believe there will be some hand-picked cabbage roses involved. Wonderful. I will let her know. She'll be delighted to meet you. She's always loved adventure tales. Rest well, stranger. I'll see you in the morning.